Hello all and welcome. Just a little disclaimer. The beginning of this video is a little slow. I just rewatched it and realized that. But I don't want to go re-edit it because Tofino is calling me. Anyways, so put your laundry on, start cooking a meal or something while you listen to the beginning of it, and it'll get better. Oh, screw off. Don't max out at 250. Wow, I thought 250 would for sure be enough to fill the tank. All right, I'm ready to come back east now. Aloha everybody, and welcome to my second YouTube video. This one is going to be pretty much the opposite of the first one, in the sense that there will be much more to see and a lot less to hear, or a lot less to see of me talking. I forgot to take videos narrating and explaining what was going on, so now I'm doing this voiceover. But the good news is I'm getting better at documenting and taking little clips of my journey and adventures along the way. Anyways, I am currently driving through yet another tunnel in Vancouver, en route to the ferry from Tsawwassen Bay, I think. I probably butchered that name. To Schwartz Bay. I don't think I butchered that one, but essentially I'm going from the mainland in Vancouver City to Vancouver Island, which is where the city of Victoria is. So in this video, I will share my scenic ferry ride, my first night in Victoria in a beautiful little park, which involved my first encounter with the police knocking on my door in the middle of the night, and then my exploration of the little park that I stayed in the next morning on a beautiful sunny day. So I hope you enjoy this style of video, and that's it. Sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, I don't know, whatever you're supposed to say here. So right now you're watching me pull onto the ferry, which had some beautiful views, and I don't know what else to say, so I'm just gonna shut up and put some nice music on and let you guys enjoy the scenery. And then I will be back when there's something to say, I guess. Anyways, I shall see you guys in a bit. / you should hear me in a bit. Whatever, you get it. Enjoy. This thing's louder than my truck. Damn, it's so windy I can't even hold the phone camera still. Damn, that's a big rig. Oh, hey, quick tip for you. Pay attention to where you park when you're on a ferry. ... Ask me how I know. I spy with my little eye. Home. Oh, locked home. Just hanging out on my deck. All right, so I'm missing a few pieces. I'm gonna pause it here and catch you up. Actually, it's gonna be boring staring at this non-moving picture and listening to my voice, so here. I'll let you look at my beautiful face instead while I talk. So what did you miss? I got off the ferry and I drove into Victoria. It was really pretty. I saw some cool magnolia trees. I had some supper and then I went to look for a place to camp, to sleep for the night. It was starting to get dark by then, so I just kind of wanted to get somewhere, and there was a nice spot nearby at a park, Beacon Hill Park specifically. And if anyone's from from Victoria, you're gonna know about Beacon Hill Park, and you're probably gonna know where this story's going. Anyways, I didn't know. And I went to the park. Apparently it was known for people getting kicked out of campers getting kicked out of the park, like van campers. Yes, there's a difference. Yeah, kicking the vans out of the park. Only 3.5 hour parking at that spot, at the spot that I chose. So I kind of anticipated getting a knock in the middle of the night by police and getting told to move on. So now you're all caught up and back to the boring picture. So this is a police car pulling away. Oh, and this is my spirit bird. Did you see that? He was just flying by to make sure I was safe. So yeah, my van, middle of the night, in a parking spot, you get the picture. Well, that is not what I expected to happen tonight. So, I just got woken up in the middle of the night for the first time by a police officer. And middle of the night, it's 1 a.m, been asleep for a couple hours, woke up to the knock, super disoriented, just like, what was that? Hello, this is the police. Oh shit, give me 30 seconds, I'll be out in a sec. He's like, yeah, sorry to wake you. Anyways, I jump out of bed, throw my pants on, pop out my little hatch. He's like, oh, hey man, sorry to wake you. And I was like, no, like, sorry to make you do this or whatever. And he's like, do what? I said, well, I'm assuming you're telling me to move on? And he goes, no, we actually found a body in the park a couple of days ago. And I mean, I couldn't really break out laughing to that statement, but I was like, shut the fuck up. I wish I grabbed my phone and videoed this conversation. There's no way people on YouTube are gonna believe this. And I'm absolutely mind blown that this is all happening, because last night before I went to sleep, I was so paranoid that I would get a knock in the morning, or that I would get a knock in the middle of the night. I'm in a parking spot that says 3.5 hours only, anytime. I'm also in a little park in the city of Victoria, which has a bylaw preventing sleeping in your car overnight, anywhere in the city. So yeah, this is the most likely spot that I would be to get a knock from the police telling me to move on. And I'd even found this spot on an app that a lot of the comments had said the police will knock and tell you to move on. But I just risked it and did it anyways. So yeah, absolutely mind blown when I hopped out and what he had to say was, we found a body across the street. And he said, yeah, you're fine. You can stay here tonight. Like, yeah, we're not moving anybody on right now. I think because of COVID. I don't really know. So just to bring you up to speed, the stuff I learned spending some time in Victoria was that park, Beacon Hill Park, is actually where the homeless people have set up a tent city. And police are not kicking them out, and a bunch of people are threatened and stabbed with needles and stuff when they go in to try to clean up. It's like 3 days since I recorded that video, and now there's been 2 dead bodies found in the park, along with 2 car fires, van fires actually, might have been unrelated to the homeless people, I'm not really sure. But yeah, moral of the story, very controversial park at the moment, and people weren't surprised when I told them my dramatic story about the dead body. So yeah, back to the video. Oh, by the way, if anyone's noticed, I do have the same sweater on and the same hat, but I have showered a couple times since the last video, and I even trimmed my beard, and I changed the undershirt. But I usually wear this for a long time until it gets dirty or it gets mustard stains or something on it. Yeah, just thought I'd point that out. Just a little insecure touch on the video. Hard to know what's real these days. Had some pretty crazy dreams last night, but I'm pretty sure the police officer knocking to ask me about the dead body was real. Oh, wow. One of those I could close my eyes and go back to bed for another hour or two type of days. But I want to jump up because I'm looking out my my windows and the sun is shining. And here's what my windows are. Those are my windows. The sun is shining through my deck on the roof. So I'm gonna get up and go explore this park that I pulled up in. It's not too exciting. I think it's just a little walkway by the water. Wrong. It was actually really beautiful. But yeah, it looks like it's a nice day out. Nice spot. Go find some dead bodies. Well, it certainly is nice out. This is eerie. This is my first day in Victoria, and it's like summer. Like I'm not cold. There's a bit of a cold breeze occasionally, but like aside from that, I don't know, it feels like 15 degrees out right now. We gotta check the weather and find out. Also, this is why I freaked out last night. I thought for sure I'd get booted out of here. All right, let's get these guys swapped out. I told you I wasn't messing around with the whole body thing. Anyways, I guess I'm not gonna solve it. Oh, and I did get my boots on. And this is about where I ran into a lovely lady listening to the waves crashing on the beach with her dog. I started to chat with her and we appreciated each other's company, so we decided to walk through the park together. And this marks the end of my footage from that day. Her and I were really appreciating each other's presence and the conversation we were having, or at least I was. And so it felt forced to, or interrupting it, to take my phone out and video anything else. I hope you enjoyed my little video, and please give me feedback because I am still learning and growing and it's a work in progress. I already have the footage filmed for the video number 3. I went on a very cool, or very enjoyable, motorcycle ride around Victoria and just filmed a few clips when I got off the bike. I no longer have a GoPro, so I couldn't get any bike footage. Somebody stole it, as many of you know. But yeah, I am currently about an hour outside of Tofino, which is where I'm headed. I think I'm in Port Alberni. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was in Port Alberni. I kind of forget where I am now, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm en route to Tofino, and I suspect I'll film some sort of a video there because apparently it's gorgeous. But at the same time, I don't want to get too much on my plate. You know, I don't want this to become a should or feel stressful or like a to-do list. So I may not film any more footage until I edit the 3rd one, just to kind of keep it healthy, you know, a healthy balance between it and not get overwhelmed. Anyways, we will see how that goes. Only time will tell. And yeah, gonna make this ending a little smoother than the last one. So I'll cut it off here. Ciao, thanks for watching, and I love you all.